So here we go. Mountain Lions with the lead, and they're going to be at the free throw line. And Deron Clark, the sophomore, out of San Antonio.
Deron, a lot of offensive contributors. Deron's one of the leading scorers tonight. That's his 16th point now. But overall, Padilla's got 17, Blenn's got 12, and then just a bunch of other guys. Jeff Kelly's got 8, Will Becker's got 11. So Deron here now, that's his 17th point. So him and Padilla leading the way for the Mountain Lions, but just good balance offensively with a lot of people contributing for UCCS tonight offensively.
So shaping up to be a pretty quality team this season. The RMAC, they're going to have good as chance as anybody. Jeff Kelly, he'll draw the foul. He's got that big brace on the left knee and no fear with him. He just goes driving right in there, hard charging, and he'll go to the line. Big smile on his face. He's got, such a nice guy, too. I've gotten to know him the last couple of years. You can tell by the look on his face, smiling, he's just happy to be back playing again.
Absolutely, and it's always the worst when you have to see a player go through an injury and go through recovery, and they're just dying to be back out there. And he was somebody that had such just a positive attitude, made the best of it, but that's just awesome to see him back. He's somebody that everybody at UCCS just loves him. So it's great. We're all rooting for him to get back. So fun to see him, and now obviously having a really nice game here tonight.
So Padilla and Clark will sit. Looks like they're, for all intents and purposes, they're done for the night. That's Jeff Culver's way of saying, nice job, have a seat.
That's right. And we got some new faces. You got Enzo Seiki in, Elijah Comithier's back in the game, but then the young man Peyton Kaiser, the freshman, he's the Colorado Springs kid, and fun to see those guys getting some minutes now and starting off their college careers officially. I saw Peyton before the game. I said, hey, congratulations. You're officially a college basketball player now. We got a couple minutes last night.
Right? And sometimes that's really all it takes, right?
That's right.
Just to prove that you can go from the high school level and you can get out there with the speed of the game and the flow, and that's right. Basically, now I'm home.
That's right. And there's very few people out there that can say that they've ever done it, and now he can say that he has. First shot of his career. Many more to come for him, I'm sure.
Rebound by Cameron, and they're in desperation mode now, Nate.
Yeah, this is just tough. You can say. I absolutely think playing 2 nights in a row for Cameron here at altitude, it takes its toll. People just don't understand. RMAC basketball is so unique that way because not only is the travel brutal at times, but you're playing at altitude. You're playing Friday, Saturday. It can be really tough, but I also feel like our teams are really prepared for tournament time because of that. Great pass. Because that's what you got to do if you get to the national tournament.
Yep. Enzo Seshi. He's going to try to muscle his way in with a shot. Didn't quite get the drop, but he'll go to the line. So the only player this year from Colorado Springs, you mentioned it, Peyton Kaiser, the shooting guard, the freshman, went to Vista Ridge High School.
Yeah, had a really nice prep career at Vista Ridge, and now he's a Mountain Lion.
And he's home.
That's right.
He knows he's the only guy on the squad from Colorado Springs, so he's thinking to himself, I got to represent.
That's right.
So Seshi hits the first one. He's out of Houston, Texas.
Fun to see Enzo getting some minutes. He redshirted last year, so played a little bit last night, get some minutes now, but he's somebody that I know Coach Culver thinks a lot of, so hopefully he's going to continue to develop and use times like this to his advantage.
2:11, clock stops, whistle, and another foul on the floor. Right now, Cameron is delaying the inevitable.
Well, here's what you want to see from the Mountain Lions. Just continue to play hard, find ways to get better. Now run your offense, play great defense. Even though you got a big lead. Kaiser.
Peyton Kaiser gets his first college bucket, and he's sporting that vaunted 23.
Yeah, I like that. The young man just wide open three, no fear, just puts it down. I love that. Good for him.
So if there was any kind of butterflies, those should be gone now, right,
Yeah,
Nate?
That's right. That's right. I remember my college coach telling me after the first play, which was not good. I don't know if I could feel my legs. I remember him saying, "Hey, you're a veteran now," and that meant
Act
something.
like
it was like, "Hey, I'm a veteran now." It's like I've not like I've made it, but sometimes you got to get one under your belt. And Peyton Kaiser comes out here. His first shot misses it. Second shot buries a 3.
Denial there by Patrick. 1:38 clock stops.
Well, and still a long season to go, but I'll tell you what, if Mountain Lions can score 89 or 90 points,
good things are going to happen.
Watch out. We're going to guard you. I think we feel pretty good about that at this point, but if the offense comes together, watch out. Last night you saw glimpses of it, but I think that was Coach Culver was feeling like, man, we've got a long ways to go offensively, and so tonight I think is a lot of positives, a lot of contributors. But watch out. If Mountain Lions are able to score like this, they're going to be a tough team to beat.
Cameron will go to the free throw line, 89-57 UCCS. Go back to your point. You look at it in any sport, I always break it down in a season where you've got the good, better, and best, pre, regular, and postseason. Right now, you want to find out, in the preseason, you want to find out, hey, we think we can be pretty good. Regular season is, we're going to get better every week.
That's right.
And play your best basketball at the end of the season. It looks like this team has got that opportunity.
That's right.
Mountain Lions just playing a little bit of keep away right now. The clock continues to move. Secchi will get fouled. And he'll go to the line.
Well, this is good. These are really valuable minutes in a lot of ways because, at some point, everybody on the court, everybody on that bench is going to have to contribute throughout this season. It's funny. It's November. We're going to be doing this in March.
Right.
The basketball season is so long, so you've got to grind away, and there's long parts of your season, so everybody on that bench is going to contribute. So there's some times I bet Peyton Kaiser will be thinking about that at some point in the regular season when he's going to have to play some more valuable minutes, and this is really important for all of the players to be able to do that.
So Secchi. UCCS has put up 90 points with still over a minute to play. Impressive offensively. We were talking about the offense coming together, and Jeff Culver, this is something he can look at the film on this and go, hey, we put up 90 points against a pretty decent ball club. So
that's right.
Something to build on, definitely. Oh, the freshman with the steal. Oh!
Big block. Big block there, but I like Kaiser's aggressiveness there, just going to the hoop.
And his eyes actually lit up like he hit the jackpot. He goes, hey, I'm going to get another one.
Yes.
Oh, he gets it back. Great job by the freshman, slowing things down. 46 seconds, continues to roll. Pull-up jumper, in and out.
Good shot there, like that, looking for his offense.
No calling for the foul. But, he's definitely gotten his feet wet.
That's right.
And a chance to play. I think you remember that when you're doing summer ball and playing against your own teammates. After a while, you get tired of playing against your own teammates.
That's
you
right.
want to play against somebody else.
Yep.
And then you do, and it starts coming together.
That's right.
39 and a half seconds. Great performance by UCCS. Close up at the half, and then later on in this half, Mountain Lions just continued to pull away.
Well, and it seemed like in that first half it was just going to be a grind of a game. It was 34-27 at the half, and you're just like, man, this could be a grind and might end with both teams in the 60s, but Mountain Lions just found a way. Score the basketball big time in a big way in the second half, but have kept the defense going. This is a Cameron team now that's 62, but, man, that's another great defensive effort from UCCS last night, holding a Midwestern State team to 61. Looks like they're going to hold Cameron to 62. That's
pretty impressive.
Outstanding defensive effort at the college level when you can win games and hold somebody to 60 points.
And this one, folks, is officially in the books from the Lions Den in Colorado Springs. Congratulations to the men's team at UCCS. A weekend sweep over 2 schools from the state of Texas. He's Nate Gibson, the athletic director. I'm George Holden, your voice for Mountain Lion basketball. It has been a fun night It's fun 2 nights, actually, for basketball. They've gone by quick, but congratulations. The women's team earlier, they get the win. The men's team gets the win, so they get the sweep here tonight, Nate. And we were talking a little bit before the game, during the breaks, that kind of stuff, and you were kind of filling me in on some inside information and what's going on with some of the newer players and with the conference. And as it stands right now, this is my first view, my third season doing it, my first view this season calling 2 back-to-back games for the men's team, and I'm going to be honest, pretty dominating performances, I should say, both times. And you talked about right around 60 points held both teams. If you can play that kind of defense, your offense is really going to end up coming around in the end, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think that's going to be the difference. That'll be the key to this entire year, where we'll be sitting here talking about the way that the Mountain Lions play defense this year, and that's what's exciting. It's the type of thing that if we can play games like this, we're going to be in every single one, and it's going to be a dogfight. And there's going to be some great games coming up. You've alluded to some of them with Kearney coming in and Hayes this next week, but there's going to be some big games. But I expect the Mountain Lions to be in every single one of them, and we see some great performances. But, I mean, what can you say particularly about the seniors tonight with Ed and Padilla and Blend? Just doing a great job. They've got some good leadership, but then you've got some other new players coming along. So I think that's why there's a buzz. There's an excitement kind of on another level that we feel like we've got something special this year. But, again, 2 games in, hard to say. A lot can happen in a season, but exciting things to come from both the Mountain Lions teams. But it was fun to see the men really get it done here against Cameron.
Well said. Both teams, again, congratulations. The women's win earlier. The men's just get their win, 90-62. They were up 34-27 at half, and Nate alluded we thought it might be a little bit of a grind, a little more of a fight, but UCCS just kept plugging away. Had some big dunks, had some steals, some big threes, and they just kind of pulled away and got wind in their sails and took care of business here at the Lions Den. As we said, too, we alluded, good luck tomorrow to the women's soccer team here at UCCS, ranked number 1 in the nation. They'll be playing here at Mountain Lions Stadium tomorrow. That is a noon kickoff for that
That's
team.
right.
If you get a chance to come out there, check it out. We've got the number 1 ranked women's soccer team in the United States. That's a big deal, folks. Colorado Springs is very proud. Speaking of basketball, we do all the home games here at UCCS. The next time you're going to see us will be next Saturday and Sunday, both 3 p.m. tip-offs, both men's games. The Saturday game is going to be Nebraska-Kearney will be in town, and then Fort Hays State follows on Sunday. So if you get a chance to check those out, please do. These games are live and archived on Stretch Internet. Glad you could join us. Nate, your final thoughts? What are you looking for in this Nebraska-Kearney and this Fort Hays State teams coming in after the performance you saw for the men's team here tonight? Translate that a week later.
You know what? I think we're going to see 2 more really good teams, and teams that we're not particularly familiar with, but we have played them in recent years, so kind of have a little bit of a scout on them. But those are teams that I don't know outside of these 2 games if they're not going to be used to seeing the team that we have right now.
Correct.
Versus the teams we've had the last couple of years. So I look to see the Mountain Lions to build on what we've done. I think Coach Culver obviously has a lot more information about the type of team he's got this year, and so look to see them build on some of this and hopefully come out with the same sort of defensive effort and intensity, and then continue just to build with some of these new players that are extremely exciting. But that's what I can't wait to see. I want to see how we match up with these 2 teams next weekend and hopefully take another step forward in the beginning of a very long season.
Yeah. Well said. Nate Gibson, thank you again. As always, it's a pleasure.
It was great.
Look
Great
forward
job.
to seeing you down the stretch again and doing some more basketball games. Mark your calendars. Go to the website, UCCS Athletics, for basketball to give you all the women's and men's games, the home games. Love to have you as part of the broadcast. So for everybody here at the Lions Den, congratulations to the women's and men's teams again coming up with big wins. They sweep here on Saturday night in Colorado Springs at Gallagher Event Center. For my partner, Nate Gibson, the athletic director, for everybody here at Gallagher Event Center, have a fun and safe weekend. We'll see you next Saturday at 3 p.m. for another broadcast of UCCS basketball, NCAA Division II in the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference. So long from Colorado Springs.